Hey there, friends. Bad Couch Guru Lynn Lindbergh. Today, we're going to talk about fibromyalgia and exercise. And if you don't have fibromyalgia, still, this 4-minute talk is absolutely worth it for you. The whole point of this discussion on fibromyalgia is to help folks slowly learn more and more about how radically different all of our bodies are, and about how most of the fitness routines out there fed to us by the fitness industry just don't work for us because we truly do have special needs. And fibromyalgia is one of them. And the reason I'm starting with this one first is because I have fibromyalgia. Thankfully, I've been able to manage. I was able to catch it really, really early because being a fitness instructor and a personal trainer, I saw individuals with fibromyalgia, and when they told me they had it, I thought, fibromyalgia? What's that? And I Googled it and learned about it. So then years later, when I started to manifest symptoms of fibromyalgia, I got my butt into the doctors really fast. And I was like, here's what's going on. And so I was able to start doing what I needed to do to manage it before it got completely debilitating, which it definitely can be. So what is fibromyalgia? In a nutshell, fibromyalgia is, in layman's terms, where something in your nervous system gets whacked out and you feel pain, like your nervous system is on fire. And for me, the best way I can describe it is it feels like when I have a flare-up, we call it, I feel like I have the flu and a high fever. I feel that really achy. I don't know how to describe this. It's like my bones ache, my joints ache, everything hurts, but I don't have a fever and I don't feel sick. I know I'm not sick, but I feel sick. And the tricky thing about fibromyalgia too is when flare-ups happen, it plays a trick on the mind and you can feel really hopeless. I can feel really hopeless when I have a flare-up. And so folks with fibromyalgia, it's a game of, not a game, we know, but it's a game of strategizing and managing because different things can flare it up, either foods or stress or environmental factors or allergies. And it's just a really weird, tough, intangible thing that in the not too distant past, some physicians dismissed it as not real. Now we're learning more about it, and it has been validated in the medical community. And there's a lot of different ways that we can treat it with lifestyle, meds, mental health, stress management, a lot of different things like that. One of the things with fibromyalgia and exercise then is exercise helps fibromyalgia, but too much exercise can cause a fibromyalgia flare-up. So it's this constant back and forth dance of trying to exercise and getting flare-ups that land you in bed sleeping for 3 days straight or a week long straight. It just really depends. There is a misconception that folks with fibromyalgia just have a low pain tolerance when the opposite is true. People who have fibromyalgia are actually feeling pain much more intensely. And so they live with this high level of chronic pain. So they actually have a tremendous high pain tolerance because of how much pain they are feeling and able to push through. It's a really confusing, trippy thing. And what I want you to know and realize from this is not necessarily a definitive, dissertation on fibromyalgia. Of course not, right? But to know that everyone's experience with their own body is different. What you're feeling and experiencing can be different from somebody else. And if you have a different diagnosis, your healing times can be slower. Your ability to bounce back can be slower. Your ability to progress can be slower. Your pain tolerance can be higher or lower. And to know that what you got to do is really, the whole point is respect your own body. And when somebody else is telling you they're experiencing something physically and it doesn't make sense to you, don't tell them they're crazy. Dig in and ask more, because really, people don't make this stuff up. People want to be strong. They want to go. So have compassion and know that our biology is infinitely complex and unique and interesting. And fibromyalgia is just one drop in the bucket. All right, there we go, folks. That's the very, very, very high level on fibromyalgia. Bye-bye. Exercise should not be dreadful, but getting off the couch is the hardest exercise of all. Remember to head on over to our homepage at couch2active.com and see what's going on over there. Do give a great review on your podcast platform. That will help spread the word of Couch2Active. Bye-bye now.